Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Rob. So for week 5, the main topic that we're going to be diving into is thinking about how we make our students more independent learners. There's lots of different strategies that we've been talking about and that you've probably heard about that are pretty teacher directed. They involve the teacher or an adult, an administrator, doing the bulk of the work to set systems up, take ongoing data, provide positive as well as potentially negative consequences depending on a student's response. And those strategies can be really effective, but there's something to be said for having the student take as active a role as possible in managing his or her own behavior and in improving his or her own learning. So we're going to talk a lot about self-monitoring and self-management strategies, which tend to be a little bit more efficient in the long run. They tend to involve less long-term additional work on the part of the teacher, and probably as a result of that, they tend to be seen as more acceptable by teachers than other interventions. So we'll spend a decent amount of time thinking about that student-directed component of strategies to improve behavior. And then we'll wrap up by talking about and reading about treatment integrity. Really seeing we've got interventions that we're looking to put in place, but are we really using those interventions the way that we're intending to? Are we really doing them appropriately? Are we doing them properly? And that's really important because we're going to find that if we want to have our interventions be as successful as possible, we have to be implementing them as consistently as possible. So looking forward to another great week, and looking forward to seeing your reactions to those articles on self-management as well as treatment integrity.